What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Eddie Hearn. Devin Haney. Get this. Devin Haney set for break from boxing after Eddie Hearn snub. After promoting Devin Haney's his last two fights and singing his praise to build up to both, there was an expectation that Matchroom boxing promoter Eddie Hearn would attempt to form a long-term partnership with the WBC super lightweight champion. However, Hearn has now refused to make an offer for Haney's next outing. The dream suggesting that he may take a 2-year break from the sport after the disappointment. Hearn promoted Devin Haney's debut at 140, where he challenged and eventually whitewashed Regis Prograis to claim the WBC super lightweight crown. Haney then moved up to a high-profile encounter with Ryan Garcia that will be remembered for all the wrong reasons, as Haney lost his undefeated record only to find out that Garcia had performance-enhancing drugs in his system. King Rai also missed weight before the bout, meaning the defeat did not end Haney's reign as champion, and therefore his next assignment was to face WBC mandatory challenger Sandor Martin, who ran Teofimo Lopez extremely close in December. Purse bids went ahead yesterday, but ESPN's Mike Coppinger revealed that Hearn and Matchroom did not even make an offer for the clash, allowing Top Rank to win the rights to scrape as the long bidders. Top Rank won the rights to Devin Haney, Sandor Martin WBC junior welterweight title. Purse bid today for $2.4 million, sources told ESPN. And remains to be seen if Haney will proceed with the fight or vacate. His WBC title wasn't on the line against Ryan Garcia, okay? This is also what happened. Bob Arum throws Devin Haney a lifeline amid fears he may lose world title. He said, "We don't have a contract with Devin. It's not an appealing fight. Wasn't a fight DAZN were motivated by one that had any value. Devin is a free agent and has his own promotional company." Devin Haney shared his frustration at the lack of backing from Matchroom and Hearn and pondered whether he should have made a bid himself before telling his fans that he will return to boxing in 2 years to rematch Ryan Garcia and attempt to avenge his lone career defeat. He said, "I should have bid myself. Wow, Matchroom, nasty work." Let me counterpunch. It is disappointing to see Eddie Hearn do something that he normally does, and that's go out for the bat for his fighters. And look, action speaks louder than words, people. If Eddie Hearn didn't make any effort, that means he no longer believes in Devin Haney. He just no longer believes in him. He thinks and feels that Devin Haney is no longer the star that he thought he was. I mean, he picked a hell of a time to do that in front of the masses, but it does happen. That's why, if I'm Devin Haney, the only thing that's on my mind would be taking on Ryan Garcia after the year or in a year. Train, focus on that fight Sandor Martin. Don't look past him. Look right to him. Get with him, beat him, and then learn if he can. Because Sandor Martin is a very tricky, cagey fighter. He's very slick, okay? And he's awkward with it. He has many dimensions, and he will catch you if you're trying to come into him. I don't think the fight will be that appealing based on the style of Martin versus Devin Haney. No, I don't think so. I think it'll be a jabbing contest, to say the least. But him saying that, Eddie didn't do anything, that just tells you that Eddie didn't give a shit about the fight. And I know he didn't care about the fight based on what we witnessed. And what we witnessed was Devin Haney making mistakes and getting bashed and banged up and pretty much almost stopped there, should have been stopped. And Eddie, I think after that fight, Eddie probably said to himself, you know what? Devin Haney's not worth the trouble. He's not a knockout artist. He's a boxer, but he couldn't even beat a guy that was all over the place. See, this is my interpretation of Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn looked at Ryan Garcia, clown Ryan Garcia, make accusations to everybody. He started talking about, SEX, trafficking, okay, and those things. And, he just was off the chain. And it was Devin's job to take out Ryan Garcia because Ryan Garcia was out of his fucking mind. But that didn't happen. He didn't deliver. He didn't do people a favor. He didn't do the thing that he's supposed to do. Devin Haney's supposed to beat Ryan Garcia if Devin Haney was worth the shit in that regards. If he was worth what Eddie Hearn thought he was worth. You know what I mean? I always looked at Devin Haney as maybe a B- or a C+ fighter. I never looked at him as elite. He's not elite. There's always things missing in his game. I think he doesn't have the confidence to throw those punches. I think he follows with a jab, and I think that's his go-to. Just a jab, not a straight right like Wilder does or anything like that, or a left hook like Tommy Morrison. No, a jab. And he left his hand open, and he got popped in the face and changed the whole dynamics of the fight because Ryan knew that I got him. But Ryan, look at what he's going through. Ryan should have been beat, bro. Ryan has been beaten before. So it ain't like Ryan is an undefeated fighter. You're the undefeated fighter. So if you're the undefeated fighter, then Devin Haney's supposed to have done his business. He's supposed to have done his job. He's supposed to have stayed undefeated like the last guy that tapped Ryan and made his ass quit by hitting him in the gallbladder. That's what he should have did, okay? And he didn't do that. And I think because he didn't do that, Eddie Hearn was very disappointed. He just didn't let everyone know he was disappointed. He just showed everybody by not really supporting Devin Haney on the next fight. So it's up to Devin Haney, really. I mean, because he wasn't that exciting to begin with. Okay? He was marketable enough to get fights like Ryan Garcia, which he should have won. Ryan Garcia's out of his mind in the loony bin, going to jail. All types of stuff he's doing. Getting fined. He's saying he's going to retire. They snatched the win from him, called it a no contest. And I think Eddie was like, you know what? I don't even really want to be involved in this situation no more. So let Top Rank have it. After all, he was with Top Rank in the damn Cambosos fights, right, where he signed with him. And I know what Eddie was thinking. Eddie's like, well, just let him go. I'm not going to make any effort for Eddie for Devin Haney. I'm not going to do that because Devin Haney didn't really show me what I expected of him. Now, is it shitty? Yeah, it's shitty. Because regardless of what really happens to your fighter, you're always supposed to back your fighter. That shit ain't no different than Malik Scott running his ass over there to congratulate Zhilei Zhang before checking on his fighter that just been knocked the fuck out. That was foul. This shit's foul too. Okay? But understand, Devin Haney had one job and he didn't make on it, and that's boxing, the sport that I love, that I hate so much, and this is where we're at. We're at this point because Devin Haney didn't do his job in the eyes and in the expectations of Eddie Hearn. That's all. And him taking 2 years off, no, you shouldn't take any years off. You should focus on your craft. You should get with a good trainer. He didn't have Ben Davison in there with him, and I don't know what the hell that was about, but he should have been in there with somebody that knew what the hell they were doing. But you guys tell me what you think of Devin Haney stating that he's going to take some time off because Eddie Hearn and Matchroom did him dirty as you know what. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!